Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, neighbors, friends. Good afternoon, relatives. Good afternoon, everyone. I am running a little late today, cooking my supper. Um, I had placed on Facebook this morning asking asking you all what did you like for me to cook tonight for dinner. Somebody said they wanted me to cook steak baked potatoes, and I don't remember what else it was, but because I know I'm not going to cook that. So what I decided to do was cook some salmons, and I know a lot of people pronounce it different, salmon, whatever, but I'm cooking salmon croquette tonight for dinner. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk you through how I prepare my salmons. This is what I use. I use double Q pink salmon. And there's a way that you can, there's a way you're supposed to clean it. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that. And the reason I'm late is because I like for my kitchen to be clean when I cook. I can't cook in a dirty kitchen. So I had to clean my kitchen up, get some things prepped to come on. Okay, I've already put on my grease, and I've prepared the potatoes. And a good way, I'm going to go to this first. A good way to make sure that your potatoes cook entirely through is just to get them and poke some little holes in it. And I have the water on. So now I'm going to put them in the water. And they'll be cooking while I am preparing the salmon. I hope everyone can see. Yep, come on in, come on in. Bring your friends, invite your neighbors, invite your pen pals, invite whomever you want to invite. We have enough room around the table. So come on in, sit down. If you like, I would like for you to hit share with your buddies, share with your friends, comment, like, and share. Okay. I don't think you can see what I'm doing here. I am draining the juice off. Once I drain the juice off, then I go ahead and put it on my plate. And I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead while I'm doing it and open up the other can and do the same to it. This is going to make around maybe 12 patties. So, now I don't know, this is a different kind of salmon, or is it the same? Anyway, draining it off and put it on the plate. And then what I'll do is I'll go through and take out the bones, take out anything that's not edible. I'll put it like that, not edible. So if you can see this, I'm going to take this off, this black part here, and I'll just use the can to put that in. And if you open it here, you'll see there's a line of bones there. Take that line of bones and just kind of like scrape it off. And they come right out. That's something that you don't want to eat. I think some people eat the bones, but I'm not one to eat the bones, so I take my bones out. Making sure to take this off. Hopefully you all can see what I'm doing over there. Just going to go down this line and take off the bones here. Take off the bones, scrape them. And I've already gotten my my seasoning that I'm going to put in my salmons. I had someone who asked me to let them know the next time I made it, because they make them, but they don't know exactly, or they, what to put in it to, I guess, make it stick. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do that. You have to be careful not to leave any of your bones in. There, you can probably leave a couple of them in, but like I said before, I don't like the bones in mine, so I just kind of like scrape the bones off. There's some very, very fine bones. Oh, you might want to take off. It's wild caught salmon, and it's good. It has omega-3 in it, so it's good for you. Okay. Comment, like, share, invite your friends, because we're going places with this, and I want you all to be able to go with me. Okay. Yes, I'm just cleaning the salmons, taking off the black part. I don't know what you call it, kind of skin you call it, but take that off. Take that black off. Okay, I think I'm gonna have enough salmons. Maybe I can get a couple of people to come and taste it. Don't everybody raise your hand at one time. But usually when I cook something, uh, I share with my nephew and my sisters if it's something they want. If it's not something they want, then I don't bother them. But I don't know if my daughter is cooked tonight yet or not, but I can't give all my food away. Gotta have some for tomorrow. Remember, I said I always cook for us to get at least a second helping. So sometimes if I cook like this, I might get three helpings out of it. But either way, we have the leftovers here. The scrap, I guess that's what you might want to call it. So now I'm ready. I have have the bowl of salmons here. And now I'm going to get ready and mix it. I'll let you know how I mix it. Okay, like I said, I have to clean up because I don't like cooking in a dirty kitchen. You'll notice and you'll see me wiping it up. That's just something I'm used to. Okay. Thanks for staying with me this long. If you have to leave and come back or leave and go and take a break or whatever, you're welcome to do that. I don't want to hold the patience long. This should not take me no more than 1 hour. But I do have a treat for tonight. I may just do that off camera. I have a friend who baked an apple pie the other day, and it was so good. I told her, I said, girl, I could hurt myself because I love apple pie. So, okay, now we're gonna move on to the ingredients that goes into making the salmon. I have my pan here with the oil already on the stove. I'm going to turn it on so that it's getting hot. I add some butter. The butter is going to make it maybe make them a little golden brown. So that's what that's for. Okay. What I need to mix my salmon with is I need some cornmeal. I need a couple of eggs. And of course I like onions. So I basically add onions to most of the stuff that I cook. Because I love onions. Okay. I'm gonna get a couple of eggs. Couple of eggs. Cornmeal. You can use whatever kind of cornmeal you want. If you want to use the yellow cornmeal, you can. If you want to use the white cornmeal, it's perfectly fine. But I like to use the yellow cornmeal. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my seasoning in. Seasoning salt, just not a whole lot. I have my onion powder. And powder is better than salt. I have my lemon and pepper seasoning. I have my garlic powder. And garlic is good for you. It's really good for you. Now I'm going to add some oregano. And I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. And I'm going to add, last of all, some cilantro leaves. I don't know why I keep taking the top off of it. Cilantro. Okay. Now I'm through putting my seasoning in. I'm going to put salt and pepper. Yeah, we got to have the salt and pepper. And it's just going to be just a pinch. Pinch of salt and pepper. Okay, I'm done putting that in. I want to just kind of like give it a little stir. And I probably should have had a bigger bowl, but I hope this works because this will start coming out. I might have to get a bigger bowl. We'll see. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is put my eggs in. And I'm going to use 2 eggs. Going to give it a stir. And I hope you all can see over there. Just giving it a little stir. I'm coming from 2 different angles tonight. And at some point, I may add another egg, but it just depends. Okay, then I have some onions here. I have a bowl of onions. I'm going to put all my onions in here. As I stated, I love onions. So here's my onions. Put my onions on top. You can see I added my onions there. Now I'm going to go ahead and integrate that in there. Stir it. Fold, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now it looks like it might be a little dry, and it's going to be dry, but it's going to get even drier when I put my cornmeal in. So I'm just kind of like putting some cornmeal in. I don't usually measure, but just when I think it's good enough. So I put my cornmeal in, and then I start to stir again. And I think I'm going to end up adding another egg, y'all. I know I'm going to get another bowl because that's a little tight. So I'm going to just add this in this bowl because that bowl is a little tight. I'm going to put everything in this bowl. That's more room. That's better. Okay, now what I usually do is I'll add some juice, some of the juice that came off the salmon that was in the can. I'll add some of that. I don't add all of it, but I'll just add some. And I think I want to add another egg, y'all. So I'm going to add another egg. And once I add this egg, we should be good to go. Ready to make the patties. Add just a little bit more cornmeal. A little bit more juice. And I think we're good to go. That looks good. So you can see that. Hey, Tiff. Hey, Maria. Hey, Mr. Robert Campbell. And Miss Annette Freeman. How are you all doing tonight? Please invite your friends to watch. Please come on in and have a seat at my table. Thank you for joining me for dinner. I know it's kind of late, but I lay around all day, and then when it starts getting late, and then I want to get up and cook something. Yeah, share, like, comment, please. Help me out. Okay, so I'm done with this. I'm gonna wipe my table off. And I think my oil is ready. And I like to put stuff up also when I'm cooking. I like to put things out of the way because once I'm done cooking, I'm ready to spread the table and sit down and eat. I don't want to be putting things up, moving things around. But to each his own. However you operate in your kitchen, that's your business. Come on in, people. Come on in. Share, like, comment. If there's a subscribe button, you're welcome to do that too. So whenever I do come on, if I pop up, you'll know I'm on doing something. I'm always doing something. Okay, so we're gonna move over to the stove. Here's my pan. Okay. Hopefully you can't see you can see my stove over there a little bit. I might make some adjustments later. But here we are at the stove. And I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands one more time before I start patting them and putting them in my pan. And of course, if you cook with vegetable oil or if you cook with canola oil, it doesn't matter. Not to me, it doesn't. It's just whatever you prefer to cook with. Whatever you prefer to cook with. This is how I was on my job. I have to get stuff situated on my desk, get stuff situated before I continue to work. I don't like to work if my area is not clean or my desk is not clean. Okay, I'm sorry for continuing to get out of the camera's way, but okay. Now I'm ready to start frying my salmon. So I just get a heaping. And you can make them as big or as small as you want them to be. Or as big as small as you want them to be. Drop them in. And of course, I'm listening to Praise 100.9 FM radio. You might be able to hear a little bit of it in the background. But this will be great in your biscuits. I'm going to go ahead and turn my oven on so that I can put my biscuits in the stove. I still have some biscuits left from the other day, but I'm quite sure they're going to get gone, especially with the salmon. So I like to put my salmon inside the biscuit. So, what's my dinner? My dinner menu for tonight is homemade mashed potatoes, salmon croquette, and string beans. I'm going to be making also a homemade apple pie. So I may have to go off and come back on and make that because I don't want my video to be too long, lose interest. That's my salmon. They're cooking there. Have that much left. And then my potatoes are cooking. I'm going to open up a can of green beans to go along with my dinner. Uh, and I'm going to open up my biscuits right now and put them in the oven. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, you can look and you can see how golden brown they look. Okay, people who stand with me, like, share, comment, share. Share with your friends, share with your family, share with your Facebook community. Whoa, that's scary. I'm not giving away anything at the end, but if you want to hang around, you might get to taste the salmon. Who knows? Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and start on my homemade apple pie while this is cooking. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but however it turns out, it'll be okay with me. Thank you, my two viewers, for watching. Um, you might want to share with some others. If you don't know how to cook salmon, uh, or if you do, everybody don't cook their salmon the same way. And you see how they are turning out. So I'm going to go ahead and let that cook, and I'm going to get started over here on my homemade apple pie. Okay, I'm going to go ahead while I'm over here. I'm going to go ahead and take these salmons out. Take them out. Okay, let me throw these biscuits in the oven. Go ahead and put some more in there. If you're watching and you're with me the entire time, if you could just let me know that you're watching and where you're watching from. You're watching from home, you're watching from work, you're watching from your car, from your front porch. Be kind enough to let me know you're watching and say hello to me. Like, share, comment. Come on in to the table. Bring some of your friends with you. Like I said, I have some things coming down the pipeline, some dreams, and hopefully God will bring those dreams to pass. I'm not going to give up because I know when He gives you an idea and He puts it in your head, sometimes you say, well, Lord, I can't do that. But, we doubt ourselves sometimes and we say, Lord, we can't do that. But then we sit down and think about it. And me, I'm like, well, if He's giving me this vision, I might want to just go ahead and step out on faith and, see what happens. Because, we all have brilliant minds. We just have to use them. We have talents. We have gifts. We just have to use them. And in this day and time, we have to do what we have to do. Keep the family going. And that's just my oven, y'all. It warms up like that till it gets to where it needs to get to. Then it'll stop beeping. But say hello to me. My 4 viewers, please say hello to me. And my friend is calling, but I'm going to have to call her back. Maybe she'll tune in and watch. Hey, Shirley, tune in. Thank you so much for staying with me. I always have about 2 viewers. That's fine. If you're busy and you can't stay with me the whole time, maybe you can go back, fast forward, and just look at the part you want to look at. I'm not forcing anybody, not begging anybody, but just kind of like invite me to come on and sit around my table. But it's gonna be what I'm gonna do tonight is I'm going to gift a relative and my granddaughter. I'm gonna gift them with a salmon. Can't give away all my food. I'm gonna gift them with that because they love my salmons. And if you saw that, that's my first batch. And they're beautiful. They're golden brown and they're gonna taste good too. And what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I think I'm gonna use this. I don't have a rolling pin, y'all. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this cup as my rolling pin, and I'm gonna roll it out. I have one First, I'm going to go ahead and open up these apples. Okay, these are the apples that my girlfriend told me to buy. I went to Dollar Store and bought 2 cans, right? Okay, so this apple pie is going to be pretty big. And I'm not going to be able to eat the whole thing by myself, so I'm going to share. But I'm not bringing anybody anything. If they want a piece, they have to come and get it. These are the apples off of the shelf, Dollar General, $1 per can. So I'm going to start off with 1 can. Going to go ahead and open that. And I may leave my juice on. I don't know. Just depends. Okay. Oh, pretty sweet. Okay, those apples look pretty big. I may need to add some water to these for real. I think this pan will hold both of these. I'm going to go ahead and open both of these. I'm going to just go ahead and open both of these. Girlfriend, I'm going to let you know if my apple pie tastes like yours. And this is what the apples look like. So that's what they look like. I'm going to go ahead and try to get both of those in this one pan. As I stated, this is going to be a big old apple pie. I can possibly eat all this by myself. I could try, but I don't know. The pan seems to be a little small. Ooh. Yeah, I might have to get another pan, y'all. Ooh. I don't want to. Okay, my salmons are done. Go ahead and take them out. These are a little browner than the first ones. But, hey, they're all going to get eaten. Okay, let me check to see if these potatoes are done. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put these on the stove, these apples on the stove, and see what they do. I'm gonna wait and add the other ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna move that off that burner and wipe the stove down. We have about 10 more minutes because I think I started at 7:35. Make sure my biscuits don't burn. Because I don't like to be in the kitchen no longer than an hour. I mean, that's long enough. Okay, here are the Simons. Here what they look like. Salmon croquette. Here's my salmon croquette. Okay. I'm done with those. I'm going to go ahead and open up these string beans, y'all, and put them in a bowl. Because, like as I said, we're having salmon croquette, homemade mashed potatoes, canned string beans, biscuits, and an apple pie. That's what we're having. So I'm going to, I put the apples on now. I'm going to go ahead and try to roll out that biscuit. I'm going to spray the bottom of my pan here. I bought some spray. Here it is. This is coconut oil, but you can use whatever you want to use. Just going to go ahead and spray the bottom of that. Now, I don't know if I need to put some flour in there or not, but I'm going to put some flour on my table so when I start to roll out, here it is. When I start to roll out this biscuit, it won't stick, and I'll be able to pick it up. And I also bought this Pillsbury Crescent dough sheet. I don't know how that works or what it looks like, but I'll find out. Okay, here's that biscuit. It won't go far, but it'll go far enough. And I'm going to use this, like I said, I'm going to use this to roll it. Probably wasn't even worth keeping it out. It might add to the whatever that crescent sheet. Should have kept 2 biscuits out, but we'll see. See, I'll try anything once. Not anything, but I'll try certain things once. And if it doesn't turn out, I may try it again. Then after that, hey, when I was baking those cakes earlier this summer, hey, I tried it 3 times, I believe it was. It wasn't coming out like my friend's cake, so guess what I said? Okay, that's it. I'm done. I am done. Oh, my biscuits are almost done. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, y'all, I did say I was having okra, right? Uh, I stopped and picked up some okra from one of the local restaurants here in Rock Hill. Uh, I had some okra from there one day, and they were so good. So every time I think about okra, I just take a ride by. Just take a ride by and order some. Ooh, there you go. Okay. Probably should have got two of these, but I think I'll be good. I think I'm gonna load it out a little bit more. That might help. I might give me a little bit more. Sometimes we gotta learn to stretch stuff, improvise, whatever you want to call it, make things work for us. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That looks different. But here's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna cut it. Let's have enough for the bottom. I think I'm gonna cut it right here, y'all. I'm gonna put this at the bottom of the pan.